Welcome, everybody, to Mr. Thrash's Back to the Future filming locations. We're going to go around the greater Los Angeles area, South Pasadena, in search for as many spots as we can find from the Robert Zemeckis classic, Back to the Future, 1985. Not going to get every single little spot, but a good majority of them. You're going to see some cool stuff. Come along. At the beginning of Back to the Future, we're at this Burger King here, Victory Boulevard in Burbank. And I've got Jesse here, filming locations with me. Jesse Hosch. We're gonna match this up. So Doc's garage would have been set up over here. You can actually see this building pretty well behind it in the film. Like I said, these parking spaces look exactly how they did in the film. They have to have been touched up since then, but as he comes this way, he skates right over this interesting type of pavement here. Looks extremely similar to how it did in the film. There you go. The Back to the Future Burger King. We're gonna head in there, grab a Whopper. Check it out, look at this. Chicken sandwich from the Back to the Future Burger King. And I had to get a Whopper too. It's pretty whopping. All right, gonna enjoy this. We'll get back to some more Back to the Future. I'm about to eat at the Back to the Future Burger King. It's a big moment.
It is.
You haven't done this either.
I haven't. I've been here a few times, never eaten here. Excited.
All right. This is the best Burger King I've ever had. Honestly, it's actually so well put together. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know if it's just because this is the Back to the Future Burger King, but this is the best Burger King I've ever had, honestly. And this is the world's greatest Burger King, is it not?
It is definitely. I haven't even had a bite yet, and I know that it's the best Burger King.
Oh, you're gonna be elated. He hooks his fingers on the back of the truck here, and he comes right out here, hitching his ride to school. See all the mountains, gorgeous mountains in the film. So we see Michael J. Fox coming this way. You're made to believe that this is an audition at the high school, Whittier High School, but he comes in here. Michael J. Fox gets up on the stage here, starts ripping it. It sounds pretty good. Huey Lewis in the panel would have been right about here. That window there looks like it's a lot closer in the film, but...
1, 2, 3.
Shot of the stairs that Michael J. Fox walked up for the audition. Grabbed his guitar over here. Did his little shred. Sir Shred right here. That would have been Michael J. Fox's perspective here off the stage, looking down at Huey Lewis. Damn, that's cool. Michael J. Fox came on stage just like that. Wow. Jennifer over here waiting in the wings. You can see that wall behind her still looks the same today. Very cool. That's pretty awesome. Just waiting over here, admiring the McFly skill. Exactly where Huey Lewis was sitting. Got him right here, right outside of, right on the line, really, and they were just sitting in chairs. Right there. The band to his left, right by that railing there. See The whole angle of the corner of the stage, still the same. It's pretty cool. Just a new paint job. So, guys to the left are standing by those doors there. You see a bit of that door as well. It's been painted different. Pretty cool. As the power of love fades out, Marty comes home. He arrives home here. It's outside Van Nuys, Marty McFly's house. It's a little cloudy. There it is. Crazy to see these towers. Wow. Just makes it. It's my first time ever here, so it's kind of taking it in. Those towers look so awesome behind the house, just like in the film. Back to the Future, 1985, Marty McFly's house. I guess it was the whole family. There you go. Marty McFly's house, Back to the Future. Just giving you a good look at that. What, Lorraine? What? Brings us over here to Puente Hills Mall, where they shot all the mall scenes for Back to the Future, doing this at night. So after Doc calls Marty, says, "You didn't fall asleep, did you?" Puente Hills Mall. City of Industry.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious shit.
We're just waiting on the arrival of a couple other YouTubers to join me and Randomly Randy. We're gonna match up some stuff. Wow, so nostalgic. 1985, Back to the Future. This is the mall. So really, this is the most famous mall parking lot on planet Earth, in my opinion. Closer shot of the mall. As you can tell, whole design of the mall is still the same. That has not changed, just the stores have.
Watch this.
Christ, Doc, you disintegrated Einstein. Yeah. Puente Hills Mall right here. Stood in as Twin Pines Mall, and you could actually see the Twin Pines Mall sign in here if you go into the mall. I don't think they're open right now, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to show that. But from what you can see, what's lit up, the shape of the mall, it's all the same. Randy's got his drone up here. Get some cool shots. So you see this exact part of the mall behind Doc Brown many times.
I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m.
Super cool. Twin Pines Mall. And then, of course, the Lone Pines Mall when Marty returns in the later timeline.
This is going off memory, so.
Probably the same pole from the film.
But yes, that pole's in the movie. Doc's truck van is sitting like here,
Okay,
right around here.
Doc was parked in this vicinity.
The hut would have been where they run into is at like that island there, like when the DeLorean disappears.
When this gets up to 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. DeLorean right here in front of this part of the mall here. Looks further away from here, but this is about where they were. There's the DeLorean. Unfortunately, Randy forgot his DeLorean in the hotel. Brian, reel-to-reel locations. So this was a JCPenney right here. It doesn't say anything up here now, but the JCPenney logos are right here. And you see these two street lights present in the film as well. But remember when all this was farmland, far as the eye can see. Old man Peabody owned all of it. I remember he had this insane idea about breeding pine trees. So moving closer toward the mall, it was right here where it said JCPenney in the film. Obviously it didn't say 24-hour fitness. JCPenney sign was up here. And then another one on the right side of the building over here.
Parking lot.
Yeah.
88.
So there's all the way past the poles in front of the JCPenney, which is here, all the way around those poles.
Oh, it actually does go all the way out.
All the way
out,
and
and then swerves back in.
Yeah, comes back down this way. Super cool.
Let me get the lane and take it back.
See if you bastards can do 9.
So you're gonna be getting a little shakiness here because I'm just gonna run the whole path that they drove. And the chase comes this way, straight past the mall. Continuing on past all these poles, really these exact same poles seen in the film. See all these poles promptly as the chase goes this way. Continuing on past all the poles. Goes pretty far up this way. Pretty much right to the end up here. Right where you see this truck coming, and he starts coming right through here. Straight through the mall lot.
Bastards can do 90.
That's pretty cool. One more look here. Puente Hills Mall. Twin Pine. Lone Pine Mall. Back to the Future. Let me see that screen shot, Randy.
For the DeLorean to go through there when they were running.
Yeah, because the little hut that when the DeLorean disappears,
Yeah.
it right on the corner of that island.
It's right where we're standing right now. So George McFly's bike would have been just leaning up against the tree right here. And you see him shimmying his way up the trunk of this tree right here. And so when you see him with the binoculars and he's kind of shimmying his way up, he's on this branch. But I believe to get the right angle when he's on the branch, looking at Lorraine through her window right there, he's actually on this branch right here. So as you see, he was shimmying up that limb, but they filmed him off here. So when he's hanging off the tree, he pretty much falls into the street right where this car is. And that was the limb he was hanging from. Oh, this one right here, when he's shimmying up, that one was prominently used for him on this part of the tree. And then when he's hanging from the tree, it's actually this one right here. And he falls into the street right here. And that's when Marty goes, "Dad!" Gets hit right here and lands right here. I would say his head is about lined up with the address right here. I'd say the most infamous tree on planet Earth. Sacred to Back to the Future fans. Check this out. The inscription, Geo McFly fell from this tree, 1985. I believe there's another one around here. Yeah, this one was inscribed a long time ago. Move some of this. Actually says Back to the Future, filmed here, 1985. The sacred Back to the Future inscriptions in the sidewalk. Obviously, this home was seen heavily in the film. They own the tree. I mean, it's public property because, as you see, it's pretty much connected to the road. But you see this house in the background when Marty gets hit by the car and George gets up all groggy and heads that way. Marty was laying in the street right here. It almost seems like this was their house, but this is the Baines residence over here. That would be Lorraine's house.
Stella! Another one of these damn kids jumped in front of my car!
Lorraine's house. Those very distinguishable windows. You can't mistake this house. It's incredible to see it. A movie I watch on a weekly basis. Lorraine Baines' house right there. That would have been her window where she was getting changed. And George was watching her from that tree branch right there. Shot of Lorraine's house. Shot of Lorraine's house where they brought Marty in after her father struck him with his vehicle. You shouldn't have been in the street. What the hell were you doing in the street, a kid your age? Don't you look out for traffic? Help me pick him up, get him inside! Geo McFly's house. House of George McFly. When he was a youngster. What a magnificent structure. Magnificent structure. I'll miss my favorite show, science fiction theater. We're here. Crispin Glover's coming home. And he's talking to Michael J. Fox. And they head over here. He's like, you have to talk to Lorraine.
Why do you keep following me around? Look, it's my favorite television program, science fiction theater. Yeah, but George, Lorraine wants to go with you.
One area everyone would like to see is from the laundry scene with Michael J. Fox and Crispin Glover in the backyard. And he's doing laundry. And he's asking Marty, do you really think I should swear? He goes, God damn it, George, yes, swear, swear. You're not going to be getting in a fight, Daddy-O. Because no one's been back there to ever match it up, but nobody really wants to ask. All they can do is say no. I'm sure he was on the phone anyway, so talking to Doc Brown. I'm not going to ask anyways. If he comes back out, I would, but just getting what I need here. Pretty magnificent to see. George McFly's house. Back to the Future. Geo McFly. Back to the Future, 1985. For Westmoreland Place, South Pasadena. When we first see it, the address was right here, somewhere in this vicinity, and we just see Marty arrive here at nighttime, and he runs up the driveway.
Jane Wyman is the First Lady, and Jack Benny is the Secretary of the Treasury.
listen to me.
I got enough practical jokes for one evening. Good night, future boy.
No, wait, Doc. Doc, the bruise in your head.
Incredible property. Ronald Reagan. Some cool shots. It's an extremely amazing, cool property. Mostly because it was Doc Brown's mansion. Look at the wood. I covered it in high detail, so if you want to see a full property tour of this, check out my Back to the Future special. This is the full filming locations tour by Mr. Thrasha. But I gave a full property tour of this in my special 4 or 5 months ago. Cool house. There you go. Doc Brown's house. Back to the Future, 1985. Christopher Lloyd. It's a combination of everybody who made this movie. And when you're standing outside this, you can actually smell the place. You can smell the wood. These are the exact same doors, right?
Yeah.
Let me see that match up there. So he's standing right where Marty is right here. Check this out. Look at that. See all the door and everything is the same. Standing right where Marty is. Wow, it's pretty good. So they did utilize these doors, they just didn't film the scenes in there, within there. Those were shot somewhere else. Pretty awesome, though. Always gotta stop for a visit at the Gamble House. We are now at the Hollywood Methodist Church, and this is where they filmed the interior scenes in the gymnasium for the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. It all went down here, 6817 Franklin, Hollywood Methodist Church, used in Back to the Future, 1985. We're gonna try to see if we can get into that gym and match up what we need to. See what we can make happen. So here I am. I'm the only one here. The Hollywood Methodist Church, and I have the whole Enchantment Under the Sea dance scene to myself. There's the stage that Michael J. Fox is performing on, and Crispin Glover, Lorraine, everybody was dancing out here. It's where the whole dance took place.
Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go.
The stage. You got to see Michael J. Fox do the duck walk on, play some Chuck Berry for people who had never heard it before. And they usually have the instruments on the stage. It looks like they've been taken away for now. There's probably something else going on. Last time I was here, they did. But either way, I'm just gonna step up on the stage. So I've never done that before. Check that out. This is it here. This is where the whole band was set up. He did the duck walk right here. Playing Chuck Berry. Pretty cool, man. Earth angel, will you be mine? This is incredible. I have limited access here, all to myself. It is where Michael J. Fox would have come off of the stage. Comes off the stage, you got some pictures representing it right here. So I'm gonna have to show the matchup. So here's Michael J. Fox right here. You can see that right there. Okay. He actually came off here. There's a picture of him. And he was talking to Crispin Glover and Leah Thompson right here. Right here.
Marty, that was interesting music. She already had a thing for him, thinking that he was Calvin Klein, so you think after seeing him rip the guitar like that, she would have been ultra impressed. There you go. Never been able to stand here and match this up, so that's pretty amazing. Pretty good when they got the matchup set up for you. It's pretty cool to get free access to this all to myself. All right, Michael J. Fox came this way, talks to Lorraine and his father. He doesn't know he's his father, right here in the doorway. Yep. He ever sets the living room rug on fire. Go easy. Go easy. The music going down. You just envision everybody dancing here. Earth Angel. And then when Michael J. Fox starts ripping the guitar. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. There was a scene from Back to the Future 2 as well where they're going back in time and they're hanging up there. I wonder if they shot that here too. It would have been up in the rafters up here. Hollywood Methodist Church, Enchantment Under the Sea dance covered. Of course, it did take place at night. Right there. Johnny be good. Go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny be good. Yo, awesome. I was just on the stage where MJF, fellow Canadian, was. Back to the Future, 1985.
For that yet. But you kids are gonna love it.
One more establishing shot here. The gymnasium of the Hollywood Methodist Church, used for the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. All the magic went down in here. Leah Thompson, Crispin Glover, the band, Michael J. Fox, and one more time in here where he comes off of the stage. There's the photo there. Talks to Crispin Glover and Lorraine Baines right here. So there's Crispin Glover here, who's actually standing right there. Pretty cool. And then here, he's telling him, in the future, you guys have a kid. He lights your living room on fire. Go easy on him. And Michael J. Fox leaves that way. Exit now from the Hollywood Methodist. Exiting the Enchantment Under the Sea. There's a photo you can see. Google search it, Crispin Glover and Leah Thompson, right underneath this arch here. Probably while taking a break during the filming of the 1985 movie, they probably came out here because they were wearing exactly what they were wearing for the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. That photo was taken right here. That photo here of Crispin Glover and Leah Thompson standing by that archway here at the church. Pretty cool. There's quite a few of these photos you can see actually, but shots here of the outside. Hollywood Methodist Church, Oak School here. Back to the Future, 1985. It's pretty cool. Major props and thanks to the gentleman running the church service. After that ended, he let me go in, have unlimited access, take all the time I needed, all by myself. So, doubt that's ever gonna happen again. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Wow, it's so cool. So Crispin Glover, Leah Thompson, Michael J. Fox, Tom Wilson. Classic scenes here. Tow truck would have been right here. Yeah, that's cool. An incredible sight to behold. The Marty McFly house. Take it in.
Wait a minute, what are you doing, Doc?
Where we're going, we don't need roads. one of the most legendary lines ever uttered, right here.
Absolutely.
Christopher Lloyd. So he did some filming here too. Christopher Lloyd, Crispin Glover, Michael J. Fox, Leah Thompson, Tom Wilson. They were all here. 1985. And that scene there, we don't need roads, leads you into Back to the Future 2. But that's it for Back to the Future 1. Thanks again, everybody. Please like, please subscribe. If you're new here, subscribe is going to let you know when a new episode goes up. Never know what you may be missing here. The Mr. Thrasha Show, I'm always covering something, somewhere. Thanks again, everybody. Back to the Future, 1985. And unfortunately, in the movie, there was no railing here. This railing was not in the movie, and neither were these skate stoppers. Obviously, I'm not the first person to try this, but I still made it over there anyway. Just took a little bit of finagling. Have your car towed to your house and all you got for me is light beer?